Good day everyone, I am Pia and I'm with my group. And in this video, we will talk about the expressions and sentences in mathematics and modern world. But before we start into proper teaching, let me first inform you that in this vlog, we prepared a challenges for you. And the first winner will get a chance to win 300 pesos and 200 pesos for the second winner if they were able to follow the mechanics. So, if you want to win, watch carefully because later on, we will flash the mechanics on the screen. So here is the mechanics. First, watch the whole video to ensure your slot in our giveaway. Second, make sure to screenshot the start of the video and the end of the video. Third, make sure to watermark your screenshot with your name. Fourth, fill out the Google form link provided in the description box to submit your proof of stream and your contact details in case you win the giveaway. And lastly, wait for our announcement and thank you so much for participating in our giveaway. Aside from the challenges and the giveaways, we also prepared icebreaker for you to have fun while watching. Observe the given expressions. Take note, all of them looks different, but they all have the same answer.
As we begin the discussion, first, we have to differentiate the definition of expressions and sentences in regards to its mathematical and English definition. Expression, defined in the English language, is a word or group of words used in a particular situation or by particular people. And it is also the act of saying what you think or conveying how you feel using words or actions. While in regards to the mathematical definition of expression, it is the mathematical analog of an English noun, and it is a correct arrangement of mathematical symbols used to represent a mathematical object or interest. Moving on to sentence, its English definition pertains as a set of words that is complete in itself and contains a subject and predicate. It is conveying a statement, question, exclamation, or command and usually consisting of a main clause and sometimes one or more subordinate clauses. And lastly, the mathematical definition of sentence pertains to it as a statement about two expressions that can be identified as either true or false. It either uses numbers, variables, or a combination of both. And it can also be used as symbols or words like equals, greater than, or less than.
So let's talk about mathematical expression. Mathematical expressions are the quantity being talked about which is represented by symbols. These are the collection of algebraic terms separated by different operations such as plus, minus, times, and divide, or different symbols of different operations. Also, mathematical expressions has no complete thought. It is usually unfinished and it also does not have an equal sign as well, compared to the mathematical sentence. Expression in English are called phrases. So to write an algebraic expression, we often have to interpret a written phrase. The mathematical expression, however, should be well formed and balanced. It should consist of variables, numbers, operations, and even exponents.
Examples of the mathematical expressions. The examples for the mathematical expression are r minus 16, x squared minus 4, y3 plus 8, 2x squared plus 12x minus 35, 7n or the product of 7 and a number, y over 9 or y divided by 9. Take note of how all of the expressions that has been stated are just all combined numbers, variables, exponents, and operations. It does not provide an answer. It does not matter how long the given example is, the mathematical expression will always have an incomplete thought. Translating word phrases into mathematical expressions. There are a variety of word phrases that translates into the sum and difference. Here are some of the examples. The phrase sum of x and 12 translates to x plus 12. Next, the phrase 6 more than y translates to y plus 6. Next, the phrase difference of x and 12 translates to x minus 12. And lastly, the phrase 4 less than b translates to b minus 4. There are also a wide variety of phrases that can be translated into products and quotients. The examples of these are the phrase product of x and 12 translates to 12x. Next, the phrase 4 times b translates to 4b. And lastly, the phrase quotient of x and 12 translates to x over 12.
For example, number 10 could be written in different forms, but still the answer must be 10. For example, 5 plus 5 is equals to 10. 20 divided by 2 is equals to 10. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equals to 10. 5 times 2 is equals to 10. These are some of the basic examples of the synonyms in the number 10. The signs or symbols and numbers could be different, but still the final answer is always the same.
Since we're done discussing the mathematical expression, let's proceed to mathematical sentence. So, mathematical sentence is also called a mathematical statement. It makes a statement about the two expressions, either used number, variables, or combination of both. And also, mathematical sentence comprises of mathematical expression related to equality and inequality signs. And lastly, it has a complete thought. So, that is the meaning of a mathematical sentence. Stay tuned for more information and examples of mathematical sentence.
Examples for mathematical sentence. Number 1, negative 1 greater than 9. Number 2, square root of 121 less than square root of 144.
Number 3, 9 greater than negative 4 minus 4.
Number 4, negative 10 minus 4 greater than negative 11 minus 5. Number 5, negative 2 plus 9 greater than 8 minus 3. 6, negative 11 less than 3.
Since mathematical sentences have complete thought, as mentioned by the definition, it can either be true or false. For example, we have here 1/2 raised to 3 less than 1/2. This first example is true, as 1/2 raised to 3, and that can be expanded as 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 is equals to 1/8. Therefore, it is less than 1/2. If it is correct, it will be true. However, if it's like square root of 169 equals to 13 squared, it is not true or simply false. Because square root of 169 is equals to 13 and not 13 squared, for the reason that 13 squared is equals to 169. Therefore, they are not equal. Next, we have 3x plus 1 equals to 10. We involve here a variable, and that's the difference between the two previous examples. But as you can see, the value of x is not given. For example, we try to substitute 3 as the value of x. 3 times 3 plus 1 equals to 10. 3 times 3 equals to 9 plus 1. We will arrive with 10 equals to 10, and that is true. However, if 3 times 2 plus 1 equals to 10, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is equal to 7, and 7 is not equal to 10. Therefore, it is false. So for this example, it will depend on what value of x if it will be either true or false. And this is called conditional statement or conditional sentence. Since there's a condition, if what is really the value of x, so for us to call it whether true or false.
Now that we finished watching the video, let us test the knowledge that we gained by answering these following challenges. I hope you enjoy! Always remember, expressions and sentences is one of the foundation in word problem solving. And in word problem solving, there are mathematical sentences that needs to be translated to mathematical equations or inequality in order to solve the problem. I hope you learned something today. Thank you for watching!